Today I'm going to try new one. You can see this. It's a cherry lime. Cherry lime. I normally have coconut chocolate, which tastes like shit. It's unbearable, man. Then I also have chai latte, which is okay. There's one raspberry or blueberry, which is okay. So let's see how is this one. Where to put it in the pocket? Okay. Not bad. Many of you ask me, what is this? This is caffeine, energy gel for people who do, long distance or endurance exercise. I don't do like endurance exercise. I just 10 kilometers run and walk per day with these videos. But I take it because of the caffeine. It has coffee. So keeps me alert. Like to be sharp, Anyway. I posted the previous video, which was why I don't respect my wife. The summary of that whole video was respect has to be earned, not by default. Just because you're my friend or my wife or my kid, for you to get respect is stupid. In the self-entitled world, in the world where everyone demands, oh, I'm offended, or you have to respect me, or you hurt my feelings. This is only now, the woke culture, the, self-entitled culture. You have to respect me, you hurt my feelings, all that bullshit. But the reality is, see, in your office, you think your boss will lift you on a pedestal by if you say, hey, you have to respect me, okay? The boss will say, who the fuck are you, man? Maybe your boss will not say that, but you can be rest assured, given that he has more corporate power, he'll put you in your place. Even when you go outside, yeah, people are respectful. Morning, good evening. I do that. You do that. We greet each other. But to put someone on the head, or to look up to them, or that, you can't demand. You can't demand, man. If you see that video, you'll see the comments. People are saying, oh, you're like this, you're like that. And some people were polite. They were like, your wife has low self-esteem and you're taking advantage. You want to position yourself as a hero. You have OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Some people even send me private messages. But that's not the way to take care of a wife. Here's a simple thing. The question I'll ask you. Let's say somebody says, this is not the way to take care of your wife. Okay? You should take care of her with love, respect, whatever. Just imagine if I tell them, okay, this is my wife's bank account. Send money per month so that she can live a life of respect, life of her dreams. She can support the baby, and until she gets a good job, you can send money. How many people you think will send her money? How many? Seriously, how many people you think will contribute money to her bank account, to my baby's bank account every single month, month after month after month, and not $1, $5. Send money that will help her sustain electricity, water, accommodation, food. How many will do? Nobody will do. Nobody will do. They'll only talk. Loy, this is not the way. Self-respect, low self-esteem. Treat her with love. Yeah, treat her with love. You're talking, no? Send some money, no? No, money they will not send. Help they will not help. Actions they will not do. Talking, very good advice they'll give. 50-year-old, 60-year-old, men, women, all will give a big, long lecture. This is not the way to do. This is the way to do. Loy, come on, man. Treat with love. Treat with respect. Yeah, why don't you send some money? See, end of the day, what do you and I want? You want someone to give you sweet talk? Oh, I love you. We are there for you. Or you want someone to show you with actions? Simply commenting, not doing anything with actions. It's like telling in your office, your boss says, you're amazing, you're great, fantastic, you did a good job. Salary, no, same. So what you, and in the Middle East countries, they sometimes give you this paper printout, certificate of appreciation, and they'll sign there, put it in a frame and for you to put it on the wall. Does that feed your family? Gives you food? Puts food on the table? No, I'm putting food on the table. I'm paying the expenses. So trust me, if you were there with the police and you give her an option, come on, leave Loy. You have a beautiful life ahead. You can work and earn. You'll get good salary, good life. They're not. You might say, oh, she has low self-esteem. Oh, if she had some sense of self-worth. If she was enterprising. Yeah, if you were perfect, if you were rich, if you were successful, everyone has a if and but. And if I was a billionaire, if your life was perfect, if our mother fathers were incredible, if and but, we can keep going on. No? If the economy was great, if you had a well-paying job, we need to stop this bullshit. See, what is the reason I don't give a fuck to people? Why is it I don't care? Why do you think I even post these videos where people will say, fuck Loy, I had respect for you, I'm unsubscribing, I lost respect for you. Your respect doesn't fucking feed me, man. Your respect doesn't even help me itch my balls, when they are scratching. Sometimes we like to itch our balls, no? Your respect doesn't even do that, man. Your respect, your prayers, your family, your mother, your father, they do nothing for me. Your empty words that you put, Loy, big fan of yours, Loy, I follow you. Yeah, you follow me because I fucking give you my experiences, my time, my effort, my videos. When people say, oh, I'm unsubscribing, I didn't even notice you subscribe, you unsubscribe. I don't know who you are. How the fuck does it even matter to me? Have you noticed in Bollywood and Hollywood and all these actors, and especially in USA, oh, I apologize for this tweet. Oh, I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. You think they are saying it from their heart? No, it is their PR company. It is the studios which, twist their arm at the back and says, listen, we'll not be able to give you the role in this movie if you don't put a public apology. These actors, actresses, celebrities, their whole lives, they have to be like a puppet. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be this guy who is popular for kissing everyone's ass. The Rock, all these, The Rock and all these actors, actresses, singers, they are celebrities because they're talking sweet and keeping everyone happy. And oh, it hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, this was anti-racist or this, and they kiss everyone's ass. Why do you think I got off the grid? Why do you think I don't want to be part of the corporate world? You're a fucking kiss everyone's ass, man. As it is, earning is one headache. Making money is another. Family life is another. And then you get these people who believe, oh, my advice, my suggestion, my opinion. Put your opinion up your ass. Money pays my bills, man. You'll say, then Loy, if people don't like you, they'll not pay you. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Not everyone will like me. But I truly believe if someone needs my service, they will focus on the service. Not on my personal life, not on my sexual preferences, not on my past, not on my activities. It's like I want to get my motorcycle repaired, but then I see this guy is gay. No, you can't repair this. Or I want to get my motorcycle repaired. Or then I see this guy, he is of a different religion. Sorry, you can't touch my motor. Or I see this guy and I didn't like what he said on Facebook. No, you can't touch my motorcycle. Who's at a fucking loss? Fine, you can go and look for another service provider. That's okay. I lived my entire life during my childhood trying to please my parents, trying to please society, trying to please the church, trying to please my relatives, trying to please the school. I'm not going to live that life again. See, this tattoo is on my face. If I had lived my life asking every single person's opinion, do you think tattoos would be good? Do you think if I do this, I would succeed? Do you think if I became an online consultant, no clients, people would have given me their opinions? And I can assure you, not a single one, not a single person would have said, yeah, tattoos on the face is a good idea. Well, guess what? It wasn't a good idea. However, in my case, it has been a brilliant idea. It has been part of my brand. And today, if I'm known, this is one part of my brand. Just imagine without tattoos, ordinary face, typical Indian, chubby. Who would give a fuck? There are so many coaches, so many people look ordinary. But people remember my face. Huh? I'm not saying go and get a tattoo and don't take my words out of context. For me, for my life, for my personality, for my situation, it may not work for you, it'll work for me. It is working for me. Future, I don't know. Future, even you don't know. No? That is why I don't give a fuck, man. See, the thing is, I've been online for 11 years. Full time, yeah, kind of. You get so many people's opinions, so many people's likes, dislikes. But in the larger scheme of things, when you look at it, okay, how many of them paid me money? How many of them will help me in my time of need? How many of them will be there for me if I'm sick and hospitalized? If none of these people are there in your time of need, does it seriously matter what they think, what they say, who they are, what their opinions are? For me, I'm very practical. If you pay money, I'll give you importance. Money pays my bills. If you're just a sweet talker, sweet talk. In fact, I can pay a massage lady hardly any money. She'll not only give me a sweet talk, she'll give me a blowjob also. And she'll be young and beautiful. Plus, she'll give me sex if I pay a little bit more. So, which one is better? Which one is more relaxing? You sending your shitty advice like a grandfather WhatsApp message, or someone doing something worthwhile? I can assure you, these very same people who talk so much, for them, even sending $1 is painful. Oof. And if they do send $1, see, I send you $1. You put that $1 up your ass, man. See, always keep in mind, we work for money. Day and night we pray for our daily bread. We want our health to be good because we don't want to spend money. We are hoping our children grow up good and good education so they can stand on their own 2 feet to sustain for. And how do they do that? Money. Earning money. When we are old, retirement, we need money. When you can't work. Whether you agree or don't agree, oh no, Jesus is everything, no, Allah is everything. Yeah, even those priests and imams help build a masjid. God needs money. He can't manufacture. If he was all powerful, he would just create money. I would worship that kind of God who can make money just like that. This is the reality of life, man. People fucking talk. Yap. Freeloaders with free advice. That's why I just scroll through their advice. Scroll. Like and heart. And focus on my clients who pay me money. And the guys who pay me money, I'll sit and listen to them. I'll give them importance. Rest of the people, you know, like this nice diagram was there. Your opinion is like this cotton ball. Put a little lube, lie down at the side, bend, take a hand from behind and shove it up. That is what you need to do with your opinion, especially if you're a freeloader. For me, money talks, man. Rest, bullshit works. This is what I want to tell you. Let me know if you agree, disagree. This is me signing off.